Welcome to NASCAR Heat Mobile Cup Series Season 7, Race 8. The first day to 500 at Martinsville Speedway will begin in a few short minutes, but first let's do a recap of the last race at Charlotte. So the Coca-Cola 600 was won by Sugashan, who collected his first career win. Stop Motion Bros will be starting on pole. He started on pole last season at Martinsville, led about half the race, but lost it at the end. Here we go. Green flag is out. Since this track is so short, I'm going to have to go down pit road since it's so skinny, because if I park on the side, I'll be in the way of guys. So we're going to go ahead and do a lap here, and then we will go down pit road. So I'm going to assume that Stop Motion Bros has led the first lap. Let's go ahead and come down pit road here. Get ourselves right near that start-finish line. There you go. So I'm going to guess Stop Motion Bros has led the first lap. We'll see who's leading. Stop Motion Bros leading the way. This is exactly how Martinsville last season went. He started on pole, led like the first half, but lost it at the end. So we will see if he can hang on and get that grandfather clock this season. So 50 laps today. Forgot to mention that. 50 laps here in Martinsville. These laps are going to go by fast, though. As here I go looking to the inside of my teammate Dark Pumps 4 P3. You know, this is Martinsville, so we might see some bump and runs. You saw some smoke right there. I'm not sure what that was from. But some smoke looks like the 44. The 44 is Andy. So he might have gotten into somebody. As now to the inside I go for P2. You know, last season it was the 22 who won this race. You know, keep an eye out on Penske Racing. Penske is always good on these shorter racetracks. They have a couple wins at Phoenix. They won this Martinsville race last season. And a couple wins at Bristol. So they're really good at these shorter racetracks, so keep an eye on them. You know, the 22 of Tyreek, 12 of Trombone, and I think it's the 2 of Akimbo. He hasn't really had the best season, but he is driving a Penske car, so he's driving for one of those top teams. Stop Motion Bros is really pulling away right now. Battle for P2 still going. I am to the inside of Lucas. We've been battling for several laps now. That's actually a battle for the points lead. Whoever finishes highest will retain or take the points lead. Since I have the points lead by 1, if Lucas ties me, that will mean Lucas gets the tiebreaker with 3 wins over my 2. But looks like Dark Pumps actually got back to second. Me and Lucas might have gotten into each other. This is Martinsville, so expect some bump and runs. As me and Lucas might have had some contact. Is now back to the inside of my teammate for P2. Lucas wisely settles back in. Gets behind me. As they're going to catch lap traffic here really quickly. Stop Motion Bros. As they're running about 19-second laps right now. Stop Motion Bros is already there. Lap 10 out of 50. Man, that battle for P2 is going crazy. Me, the 18, and the 5. That might determine who gets to the lead when we hit lap traffic, though. So that might be a very important battle to watch. As Stop Motion Bros has reached the lap traffic. He's to the inside of the 44, but he's got the 27 of Lord Wub Wub right there. We haven't really talked about those guys at the back, but I want to highlight Lord Wub Wub for a little bit. Kind of a silly name, but he finished 15th in the Daytona 500 driving for Team Hezemon, or Team Hezeberg. So he has actually done decent. He's been at the back most of the races, but 15th in the 500 is nothing to be ashamed of for sure. So that was a really good run for him. He should be proud of that one. Stop Motion Bros still just trying to find a way. He's gotten by the 44, but he's still stuck. Is actually to the inside maybe of the 27. Looked like he tried to make a move. As this battle, we got like 5 cars under a blanket right there. Those are all the top 6 in the standings. We are yet to see a winner from outside the top 6, so it'll be interesting. When will we see a winner from outside that top 6? Top 6 make the playoffs, so we have 4 more races. Man, I got shuffled out. I'm all the way back to sixth now, as Lucas K is going to take P2. I'm sure there's some bump and runs happening in that battle, because that's looked very aggressive. No one's really been able to settle it. Stop Motion Bros continues to lead, but now Lucas K is starting to pull away. You know, this is looking almost identical to last season's Martinsville race, with Stop Motion Bros, Lucas K, and then we'll have to see what happens once they all get up to the lap traffic. Stop Motion Bros has now put another car a lap down, but Lucas K is gaining quickly, and so is the rest of the pack. Looks like first guy running the outside looks to be Bryce Benton. Bryce Benton's had a decent season. He finished third at Texas, but other than that, he hasn't really had the best season. And, I mean, driving for Hendrick Motorsports, he's kind of expected to perform well. As you see, his teammates are 1-2 right now. But we'll see what happens once they catch. Maybe Bryce Benton can sneak a surprise win in here in Martinsville. Get himself a grandfather clock. Only the second time we've raced at Martinsville. As here comes Lucas K trying to catch the 9 of Stop Motion Bros. Sorry if you hear me sniffling a lot, allergies and all that. It's that time of year with the pollen and all that, so might sound a little bit weird, but the show must go on. As Lucas K has caught that tail end, but cannot get around. Stop Motion Bros is still looking for his first win of the season. You know, he went crazy at the beginning of last season. He won the Daytona 500. He won Auto Club. Almost won Las Vegas. Almost won Martinsville. His start to the season was absolutely insane. This season he's been decent, but he hasn't been able to get a win. And I think that's just kind of what he needs right now. He needs to get a win. He knows he needs to win. Obviously, wins don't lock you into the playoffs this season, but it's still nice to have a win. And, you know, that's what he expects driving for Hendrick. As here comes that pack. Giant pack of cars. We'll see who's going to get the lead with the lap traffic. Obviously, this is going to be a pretty quick race. 50 laps here at Martinsville. We're already almost to halfway. Unfortunately, unless I can make something happen, it looks like Lucas is going to steal the points lead. But you never know. You know, maybe something crazy is going to happen here towards the end. You never know. Never ever till it's over, you know. So, as now the one of NASCAR F1 fan has caught in that tail end. You know, like I said, bump and runs are a thing at this track. We will have to see who is going to make the moves, who's going to do a bump and run, if anybody does a bump and run. SMB continuing to lead, as that huge pack of cars now starting to catch up. It's going to be lap 25 when SMB comes back around. So almost halfway. As we will see. Looks like the 8 of Sugashan up to third. He is last week's winner at Charlotte. First career win in his rookie season, winning the Coca-Cola 600. So far, rookies have won both the crown jewels. I'm excited to see who is going to win Darlington. Will it be another rookie, or will a veteran driver get the win? I feel like that's kind of a veteran-style track. But, you know, you never know what's going to happen. As 25 down, 25 to go here in Martinsville. I really hope I can get up there and win. But this wasn't a strong track for me last season. I don't really expect it to be a strong track for me this season. There's just lap cars everywhere. Dark Pumps has gotten stuck behind a couple guys right there. Unfortunately, I don't think Bryce Benton's strategy is going very well. He's almost going a lap down. I know I mentioned him, but it's just, you see this long line. Dark Pumps has finally gotten by those two guys. SMB, he's just got to manage this line, not let anyone get to that outside, and he will win this race. That means he'll have led every single lap in this one. getting a little redemption after losing this race last season. But, someone could jump to the outside at any time. Dark Pumps is trying. He is trying to make something happen on that outside lane. Just hasn't really been able to do it because there's been cars running that outside line who are getting lapped. And I'm sure as a driver that is frustrating. As here goes F1 fan, NASCAR F1 fan to the outside. Will he be able to take the lead? He's looking for his first win of the season, not his first career win. He won at Talladega back in Season 5. But he's looking for his first win of the season. He scored 2 poles at Daytona and Texas. As not quite, SMB retains the lead. Did the one get to his outside? He didn't quite get there. SMB trying to defend. But I think F1 fan is going to get him here. Looking for his first win with Trackhouse Racing. Lap 32 as they come around. And not quite. He gets stuck in. F1 fan could not make the pass. He got all the way up to second, but could not get around the 9. SMB lives to fight another day. But will somebody else move to that outside? Anybody can do it. Any of these guys can move up at any time. It actually looks like the 8 and the 18 have moved up. So that is last week's winner, Sugashan, and Dark Pumps both moving up to that outside line. That's the key to win this race, is to move up at the right time. F1 fan moved up, gained a couple spots, but couldn't keep it. Ended up falling behind the 9. But I don't know. It doesn't look like they're gaining much time. The 8 and the 18 looks like they're kind of stuck side by side right there. It's not really ideal. I'll have to see where I'm running. That's important. I want to keep my top 5 streak up at least. I'm running 4th. Not bad. If I can stay up there, that'll be good. Sometimes these shorter tracks, it'll be hard to tell who's on the lead lap and who's getting lapped, but it's pretty easy to tell that the 9 has dominated this race. As 15 to go here in Martinsville. Dark Pump still trying that outside line. The 8 looked like he's trying to, but the 12 of Trombone Players tries getting to the inside. Stop motion bird. He's got 15 more laps here at the paperclip. Can he hang on? So far, looking good. The 8 moves back up, but I just feel like they're losing time. I feel like a faster driver needs to move up. Because these guys aren't really gaining much. They're only gaining about 1 position every 5 laps running that outside line. So I think this train has just been able to kind of keep their momentum, as now they're catching a huge pack. This is going to get interesting. Bryce Benton is doing terrible. He moved up to that outside. I thought that was going to be the move, but he has lost tons of ground. Now he's about to be lapped. So not a good run for Bryce. He does get lapped by the 9. Stop motion was trying to lead every single lap here in Martinsville. Man, I just want to get ahead of that 5 car. I do not want him to take this points lead. If I can move to that outside and win this race, that would be awesome. But coming to lap 40, is somebody going to move up? The 8 and the 18 still running that line, but they're not really gaining that much. Coming to 10 to go this time. SMB looking for his first win of the season. Trying to defend his championship. 10 laps to go here in Martinsville. As Trombone Players move to the outside, is he fast enough to maybe make something happen? He's looking for his first career win in his rookie season. Almost got it at Phoenix, but came up just short to me, and then he was doing good in Texas as well. Finished 4th that day. As maybe the 19 trying to make a move. It's hard to tell who's making the moves here, but SMB holding strong. He only has a couple more laps until he wins here in Martinsville, collecting his first win of Season 7. That's something he's been wanting for a while. Anybody? Nope, not really anybody. Dark Pump's trying to actually now get around the 8. Maybe that's what's been slowing him down, is the 8 car. Maybe Dark Pumps has the speed to try and take this win away. We could get a photo finish. That would be cool. It's been a while since we had a photo finish in this league. Obviously, SMB hoping that doesn't happen. But that 18 car has moved up and looks like he is gaining some ground. Coming to lap 45. 6 laps to go when SMB crosses the line. The one had a shot. Couldn't quite do it. Will we see a bump and run? That's another thing. Will we see a bump and run or some other move for one of these guys to get this win? Dark Pumps is trying for a second win of the season, but he's going to need some more speed running that outside line. Coming to 5 to go here in Martinsville. This wouldn't be the first time SMB has led every single lap. 5 to go. I don't think the 18 is gaining enough. He's definitely gaining, but in 5 laps at Martinsville, he's going to need to gain more than that. SMB just hoping none of those guys behind him makes him move up. Because that might be the key to who wins this race or not. SMB just trying to hang on. I think he's going to do it, but like I said, never over till it's over. I mean, at this point, that would just be heartbreaking if he loses it. Coming around to 2 laps to go here in Martinsville. Stop Motion Brothers, he's done a great job. Started on pole. He dominated the first half last season of this race. Couldn't get the win. But 2 to go. He's trying to get redemption here today. 2 more times around. Unless somebody makes a desperate move to that outside, like maybe the 1 or somebody else. Doesn't look like they're going to get it. Coming around to get 1 to go. Here they come. White flag, 1 lap to go here in Martinsville. Stop Motion Bros started on pole. Dominated this race, led every single lap. He was able to manage the traffic perfectly and keep everyone behind him. Out of turn 4, Stop Motion Brothers going to win here in Martinsville. He gets his first win of Season 7. Congratulations, Stop Motion Brothers. That was a dominant performance. Led every single lap, all 50, and collects his 13th career NASCAR Heat Mobile Cup Series win, which is not going to take back the all-time wins lead. He will be tied with Lucas. But congratulations, SMB. I know he's been wanting this for a while. He's been wanting that first win of the season, and he finally gets it today. Redemption from last season here at Martinsville. Congratulations to Stop Motion Brothers. That is it for now, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.